hopeless lover of mine. When you gonna learn to breathe in the scent of the pine and realize you're the one I yearn for? Lock the car door. It's you and me.
Hi everyone, my name is Dakara. Thank you so much for logging on to my channel today. And if you're seeing this video on my blog, thank you for reading my blog. Today I'm doing the blogging in Nigeria tag. It was started by Sisi, Yemmie and Tosin, Alabi. And I think it's a pretty interesting tag and insights into blogging in Nigeria. And they tagged all Nigerian bloggers, so that's why I'm blogging. That's why I'm doing this video. 15 questions. So I'm going to run through the questions and I want to do them quickly so that it's not too long. Number one, what's the name of your blog? The name of my blog is Dakara, and you can find it at dakara.com or dakara.blogspot.com. It's called Dakara because of two things. Number one, it sounds like my Ogoni name, which is Dakara, and two, Berry comes from my Igbo name, which is Eberechi. So I wanted to showcase my Igbo and Ogoni heritage in my blog name. Number two, why did you start blogging? I actually started blogging in 2012, at the beginning of 2012. I had moved back to Nigeria in 2011 to do NYSC. And as an Ajibota, a lot of my friends didn't think that I'd be able to handle NYSC. They thought, number one, I wouldn't be able to do camp. I wouldn't be able to stay in camp for 3 weeks. But I wanted to show them, listen, I can do it. So I started blogging to, number one, to show my friends and my family what the NYSC process was like and how I was handling it. And number two, to reach out to other foreign grads so that they would know what the process was like for registering NYSC and getting posted, and just what NYSC in Nigeria was all about. So that was my first blog, and it was called The Ajibota's Guide to NYSC. After 1 year, my NYSC year was up, and I realized that I really loved blogging. So I decided to start my own personal blog, which is how Dakara came about. Are you a full-time blogger? Number three. No, I'm not a full-time blogger. I have a job. Unfortunately, blogging doesn't give me enough money to be like, hey, sorry boss, I quit. Yeah. So I need to work. But I would like to be a full-time blogger because I really enjoy blogging, and I think it's a passion that I have. Like, I literally sleep and I'm dreaming about blogging, and like I wake up and the first thing I think of is my blog, which is really bad because, you know, I should be thinking about God and thank you God for waking me up. But you know, I love blogging. Number four, what do you know now that you wish you knew then? I think the biggest thing that I wish I knew then was the value of my blog. I didn't see my blog as something serious. I was just having fun and I was doing it as a hobby. And other people were taking their blogs more seriously and pushing their brands out there. So it was easier for companies to advertise on other people's blogs and not advertise on mine. At least that's what I think. And it's, for me, I feel like it's a little bit unfortunate because I have a lot of views and I have a lot of readers within Nigeria and outside Nigeria. And I feel like I did not realize my potential when I first started blogging. It's only been in the past year maybe that I realized that, you know what, your blog actually has potential here. So I wish I knew the potential that I had, and I also wish I knew the value of that potential, because I think that I undervalue myself. When I see other bloggers add rates and compare them with mine, I'm like, but I feel I have more views than this person, so why are they charging much more money, you know, for advertising, and I'm charging so little, you know? So I think, yeah, I wish I knew the value and the potential of my blog when I first started. Number five, what are the challenges of blogging in Nigeria? I think for me, the biggest challenge is slow internet. It takes a long time to upload a video, it takes a long time to upload pictures and maybe to download things that you probably want to use for blogging. So I think slow internet is one of the biggest things. Oh, and also, I think our blogging in Nigeria sometimes can have a negative connotation, and that's because of the entertainment and life and the entertainment and gossip blogging aspect of it. Whenever you meet someone and you're like, oh, I'm a blogger, they just give you one side and like, blogger. Okay, so what's the gist? What's going on? And it's like, no, I'm not that kind of blogger. Actually, I recall I met 2 actresses once, and one of them knew me already, and she introduced me. She was like, oh, this is Barry, she's a blogger. And the other one was like, a blogger. Alright, what's your blog name? I want to go and see what you've written about me. I'm like, no, I'm not that kind of blogger. I just write about myself. I don't write about other people. I'm sorry. So I think that that's one of the challenges is, we get a bad rap because of, gossip. Number 6, how much was your first paid ad? I can't remember. I feel like it was maybe 1,000 naira or something, but I really can't remember, and it's been a while too, so I don't know. Again, I told you, I undervalue myself. Number 7, how's the Nigerian blogosphere? I think that the Nigerian blogosphere is very wide and it's very dynamic and also creative. There are lots of Nigerian bloggers out there. All you need to do is go on the Nigerian Blog Awards website, and you'll see like hundreds and hundreds, maybe even thousands of Nigerian bloggers. And every day you have a new Nigerian blog coming up. And when you go, again, like I mentioned, the Nigerian Blog Awards, when you go, like they put every blog into a category. So you see that there are bloggers in all different kinds of industries. You have beauty bloggers, you have lifestyle bloggers, you have food bloggers, you have health bloggers, you have faith bloggers, you have people who are writing about weddings, you have people who are writing about news, sports, football, tech. You have people writing humorous stories, you have people writing fiction, you have people talking about marriage, you have people talking about relationships. There are so many Nigerian bloggers out there, and I like the creativity that I'm seeing. Unfortunately though, you still have a lot of people who think that blogging is all about entertainment and gossip, so they do a lot of copy and paste, and I don't think that that's the way to go. I think that you need to be authentic. If you're going to do an entertainment and gossip blog, maybe do it from a standpoint of your own view. Like, okay, this is what I read, or this is what I think about it. Think about that. What's your family's response to you blogging, knowing the Nigerian culture with stable jobs? My parents and my family, I think, are very supportive of my blogging. In fact, if you left my dad, like every other week, he sent me messages and he's like, I don't know why you're not making more money from your blogging, because you have a lot of views, your blog is very popular, a lot of people are reading your blog, why aren't you getting money? I mean, people are buying houses in Banana Island, people are buying cars, people are buying this, what have you bought? And like at a point I'm like, okay, dude, relax, But I think that he is onto something, because a lot of people are making some money from blogging, and I think that I have that potential as well. So, and a lot of my support has come from my parents, from my husband, from my siblings, and from my close friends, even friends that are not that close. But I think I have a lot of support in the blogging arena. Number 9, what's your message to Nigerian brands? My message to Nigerian brands is this. I don't think that you are tapping into the potential of Nigerian bloggers here. A lot of you have large marketing budgets and you don't want to spend any money with the smaller Nigerian blogs. You want to spend your money on the larger ones, the biggest ones, which, to be fair, is understandable. But something you need to realize is that the smaller bloggers like myself will be able to take your copy, will be able to take your message and personalize it and make my readers have an emotional connection to your product or to your brand. And I don't think that you're really tapping into that potential. I wish you would do more with the smaller bloggers like myself. So just put that in mind. It's not always about just having the same press release being put out everywhere. It's not about having the same message being put out everywhere. Like, how can you personalize it? The only way you can personalize it is by using smaller bloggers, such as me, Dakara, Dakara.com. Email me, I'll personalize your message so that my readers will have an emotional connection to you. That's my message. Plans for your blog. The number one plan for my blog this year is to reach 1 million views, and you know what? I'm going to reach it. I might put out an ad on CNN and on DSTV. I might have a worldwide party so that everybody can come and see and celebrate with me. Hey, 1 million. Hey, 7 figures. Hello. This is the year I'm going to enter my 7 figures views, and hopefully I grow exponentially from there. Other plans for my blog, I think I want to diversify my posts a little bit. My posts are already kind of random, but I think that I can do a lot more lifestyle-wise. I've recently introduced a faith series where I'll be doing a Bible study on maybe 1 or 2 different passages. I want to do more style posts, and I definitely want to do some food posts. I've already taken some pictures for some food posts, so I'm excited about that. Number 11, what are the perks of blogging in Nigeria? Some of the perks I think include getting free things, which has its good side and its bad side. On the good side, of course, getting free things is fun, but on the bad side, they're giving you free things, expecting you to give them a good review, and you cannot, I don't think it's 100% possible to be honest if you have been given free stuff, unless you really like it. And unfortunately, a lot of brands think that because they're giving you free stuff, you have to write something good about them, and unfortunately that's not always the case. So that's kind of like half a perk. I think another perk is for Lagos Fashion and Design Week. A lot of bloggers were able to get in for free because they got press passes. So I think that's a good thing. It's having access to events that you can now write about from your own standpoint. So yeah, that's good. Do you think blogging should be a career path? I think that it can be a career path. In Nigeria, I think little by little you have more and more bloggers who are going full-time, but those are, unfortunately, I think that they're the ones who are doing specifically entertainment or gossip, and I wish that more lifestyle bloggers and maybe even style bloggers would go into it full-time. I wish that I could blog full-time, I really do. Number 13, what do you hope for the future of blogging in Nigeria? Number 1, the one thing I want to see in Nigerian blogging is a Nigerian bloggers conference. You see a lot of different bloggers conferences in other parts of the world, and just based on the number of bloggers in Nigeria, we have to have a bloggers conference, a blogging conference. You can have different workshops, you can have master classes. I mean, Google Nigeria is here, there's Google in Nigeria, so I don't see why they can't even maybe spearhead, or maybe if they don't spearhead, maybe they can sponsor such a conference. But that's the number 1 thing that I want to see in blogging in Nigeria. Number 14, have you ever been copyrighted or stolen from someone? I haven't stolen from anybody. Copyrighted, I'm not 100% sure. I remember one time I was looking for a particular post. I searched for the post on Google, and then I saw some funny URL that was like Dakara1.blogspot.com. I was talking like that. It wasn't Dakara.blogspot.com. And I promise you, verbatim, all my posts, every single one of them was there. I don't know if it's automated. I don't know if it's someone behind it. I don't know. But it was just really weird to see. But yeah. Last question, do you feel fulfilled blogging? I feel very fulfilled with blogging. I love blogging, like I mentioned. It's a passion that I have, and honestly I do wish that I could be a full-time blogger. I'm constantly looking for ways to improve my blog. I love my readers so much. I love all of you, my viewers, and I get a lot of support from people, from strangers even. Like, I've had strangers praying for me. I've made a lot of friends from blogging, and I think that blogging has had a positive impact on my life. So Yes, I feel fulfilled blogging. And that was the last question. I want to say thank you to Yemmie and to Tosin as well for coming up with this tag. It was very creative, and I think that it helps us bloggers and bloggers in Nigeria to give people an insight into what it is like to blog within the country. So, like they said, they tagged every Nigerian blogger and blogger. So if you blog, you can answer the questions on your blog. Just write out the answers on your blog. Or if you make videos, then you can also go ahead and do that. And yeah, so thank you for watching my blogging in Nigeria tag. I hope to have a lot more videos for you in this coming year. So yeah, thank you. God bless. I love you.
Hopeless lover of mine, when you gonna learn to breathe in the scent of the pine and realize you're the one I yearn for? Lock the car door. It's you and me and me and you, all alone in this empty car lot.